What do you think, Olivia? This is the lovely house I built for us to live together. Isn't it beautiful and stylish?
Yes, I'm very surprised. The open concept living room feels great, and the kitchen is spacious and lovely. But what surprised me most is that there's no room for me.
Oh, you noticed already?
Of course I noticed right away. You asked me to bring the luggage in advance. I put your belongings in your room, but where am I supposed to put mine?
Your luggage goes in the storage under the stairs, and you'll sleep in the hallway. Just lay out a futon and it'll be fine.
Excuse me?
I couldn't help it. If I was going to build a house, I absolutely wanted my dream open-concept living room, and a spacious kitchen and bathroom area is more practical. So there just wasn't any space left to make a room for you. You'll just have to put up with it.
You're kidding, right? I'm the only one without a room, yet there's a room for you and one for David.
You can sleep anywhere, can't you? You're just a daughter-in-law, after all.
Just a daughter-in-law? I can't sleep anywhere. I'm a person who deserves basic dignity and a private space.
Don't be so dramatic. My mother-in-law made me sleep in the kitchen when I first married into the family. This is much better.
That's rich, coming from someone who's always relying on this daughter-in-law.
What did you say?
Who do you think takes you to the hospital every week? You said your legs and back hurt too much to cook properly, so I come by 3 days a week to deliver meals.
Ha! Eating that tasteless food of yours is the worst. Don't act so high and mighty about it. It's a daughter-in-law's duty to take care of her mother-in-law.
If my food is so tasteless, perhaps you should learn to cook for yourself, or hire a caretaker with all that money you spent on this house.
How ungrateful! After all I've done, letting you live in my beautiful new house!
Or maybe you can ask your eldest son's wife to help from now on. If that's how you feel, I can't live with you.
What did you say?
It's a daughter-in-law's duty to take care of her mother-in-law, right? Then it shouldn't just be me, the second son's wife, but Emily, the eldest son's wife, should help too.
Shut up! Emily is different. These days, being the eldest son's wife doesn't mean you have to take care of your mother-in-law.
Huh?
Times have changed. The eldest son's family doesn't have to care for parents anymore. It's outdated thinking.
But it's not outdated for the second son's wife? How convenient.
Besides, Emily is nothing like you. She works at a big company and is busy. She's in a different league from a part-timer like you.
I'm working part-time because you told me to. You said taking care of your mother-in-law is a wife's job. If I couldn't do that, I should quit my job.
Well, you should be grateful I let you work at all. My mother-in-law never let me work outside the home.
That was decades ago, and you're still expecting me to follow those outdated rules while exempting Emily?
Shut up! Just be quiet and sleep in the hallway from now on. Oh, and please continue unpacking the moving boxes.
So you expect me to unpack everything and organize your new house, then sleep in the hallway like a pet?
Don't be disrespectful. I'm giving you a roof over your head. Now get to work. Those boxes won't unpack themselves.
This is just too cruel. Karen definitely purposely didn't make a room for me.
Hey, what's going on?
I went to the house your mom built today. She asked me to move the luggage in advance, so I went, and I was looking forward to seeing it, but there was no room made for me. She says, from now on, the daughter-in-law sleeps in the hallway.
What?
Yes, your mother built this entire new house without bothering to include a bedroom for me. She expects me to sleep in the hallway on a futon.
That can't be right. Maybe there's a misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding. She told me directly that she prioritized an open floor plan and didn't have space for my room. She even had the nerve to tell me it's a daughter-in-law's place to sleep anywhere.
Mom said that? That doesn't sound like her.
She absolutely said that. She's always sweet and reasonable with you, but the moment you're not around, this is how she treats me.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way. Maybe she thought you could use my room while I'm away?
No, she specifically said I'm sleeping in the hallway, like a dog.
Come on, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I really can't live with her. I'm going to pack my things and leave right now. Oh God, I should have divorced you right away back then.
Wait, that's not our agreement. You're supposed to live with my mom while I'm away for work. In return, we'll divorce as soon as I come back, and I'll pay extra in the settlement.
Yes, the settlement for your affair. When I discovered you were cheating, I asked for a divorce right away, but you begged me to wait until your work assignment was over, so I agreed to wait in exchange for extra money in the settlement.
Exactly, we had a deal. You can't back out now.
A deal that assumed I'd be treated like a human being, not furniture. How am I supposed to live without a bedroom for a whole year?
If you leave, there'll be no one to take care of my mother.
That's not my problem anymore. You should have thought about that before cheating on me.
Please, Olivia, I'm begging you.
Karen completely depends on me. Her mobility gets worse every year, and now I check on her 3 times a week. Your brother's family lives in the next town, but they don't help at all.
That's why I'm asking you to wait on the divorce, even if I have to pay extra. Once my assignment ends, I can live with my mother, but it looks like I won't be able to come back for another year, no matter what.
Waiting a year for extra settlement money is a small price to pay, but I never thought I'd be told to sleep in the hallway.
I understand you're upset. I would be too.
You have no idea how humiliating this is. She treats me like a servant, not family.
Damn, Mom did something terrible. She initially asked my brother's family to live with her, but when they refused, she begged us and said she'd pay for everything, so we let her build the house. I can't believe there's no room just for you.
Karen is strangely weak when it comes to Emily. She's always bossing me around.
Well, she's the type who cares about appearances. These days, it's frowned upon for a mother-in-law to force the eldest son's wife to provide care or live together, so she's desperately trying not to upset Emily.
While having no problem forcing the second son's wife to do everything? That's so unfair.
I know it's not fair. Mom's always been traditional in some ways, but tries to appear modern to others.
She also likes that Emily works for a big company. She's desperate not to be disliked and takes it out on me, the second son's wife. Can I tell Karen about our divorce?
What?
I think she believes she can do whatever she wants because I'm her daughter-in-law. But if she knows I'll soon be divorced and leaving, maybe her self-centered, arrogant attitude will improve.
No, absolutely do not tell Mom about the divorce. As her son, I want to tell her myself, and I don't want to worry her unnecessarily.
When exactly were you planning to tell her? The day before the divorce is finalized?
I was gonna wait until I come back from my assignment. No need to upset her now.
So I'm supposed to say nothing and sleep in the hallway?
That's not what I'm saying. You can use my room if you want. We'll divorce as planned when I return for my assignment. Until then, please take care of my mother.
The solution would have been your mother building a proper bedroom for me in the first place.
Look, I'll call her and talk about this. Maybe we can convert part of the living room or something.
Fine, I'll give it 1 more week, but if nothing changes, I'm leaving.
Thank you. I promise I'll figure something out.
Emily, your family's belongings suddenly arrived. What's going on? My husband and I are going to live here from now on. We'll be the ones living with Karen in this new house. What? Why the sudden change? Didn't you refuse when Karen asked you to live with her? At that time, I had no idea she was building a new house. I thought we'd be living in that old run-down family home, so I refused. It's so unfair that she built a new house without telling us, and apparently Karen paid for everything.
Yes, we didn't pay a penny.
Wait, you didn't contribute anything? Not even a down payment or monthly payments?
No, Karen insisted on paying for everything herself. She wanted it built exactly to her specifications.
So that means no mortgage or rent, right? It's unfair that the second son's family gets more benefits than the eldest son's family, so we're going to live there now.
You realize this isn't some kind of inheritance gift, right? This is a caregiving arrangement.
Whatever. Free is free, and it's a brand new house. Do you know how expensive housing is these days?
But in exchange, caregiving is an absolute requirement. You never helped before. Can you handle taking care of Karen now? You're busy with work, too.
That's easy. I never helped before because there was nothing in it for me.
Nothing in it for you?
Unlike you, I work for a major corporation. If she wants someone like me to take care of her, she should pay me hourly or daily wages. But no matter how much I asked, she wouldn't pay a cent. And if there's no benefit, there's no reason to take care of my mother-in-law.
There definitely aren't any benefits. On the contrary, she doesn't even thank me for taking her to the hospital or driving her around, and she criticizes the food I make.
Well, that's your problem for letting her treat you that way. I would never tolerate that.
She's your mother-in-law, too. She'll treat you the same way.
I doubt it. Karen knows better than to mess with me. I'm not a pushover like you.
I'm not a pushover. I've just been trying to be respectful.
I'm absolutely not doing free caregiving, but if I can live in a new house for free, I'll take care of her.
What a mercenary person, after pushing everything onto me all this time.
Come on, I'm taking over the caregiving, so it's fine, right? In exchange, the new house is ours. I heard it was a stylish, Instagram-worthy, open-concept living room and a spacious, modern kitchen. That's amazing.
Are you really planning to live in this house?
Of course. That's why I sent our belongings.
I see.
A new house entirely paid for by Karen. Isn't that great? We will live here with Karen, so you need to leave.
Please, take the house. Go ahead.
Huh? Really?
Yes, of course. I'm actually happy to have you take over living with her, so I'll move out right away.
Wait, seriously? You're not going to fight me on this?
Not at all. I'll pack my things tonight.
I didn't expect you to hand it over so easily. That's really helpful for me.
Don't worry about it at all. Karen will probably be happier living with the eldest son's family anyway. I'll move my belongings out today and make sure everything's ready for you to move in tomorrow.
Thank you. I feel a bit bad since you've been working so hard taking care of Karen all this time.
Please, don't worry about it. I'm actually grateful to you. Now I'll be on my way.
Wait, is there anything I should know about living with her?
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it all out. You're so much more capable than me, after all.
Right. Well, thanks again, I guess.
Enjoy your new home, Emily.
Hey, what is this? I don't have a room. What do you mean the daughter-in-law sleeps in the hallway?
It is what it is. Emily, please use the storage space under the stairs.
This has to be a joke. Where did you sleep?
In the hallway, just like Karen instructed. Sometimes on the sofa when my back hurt too much.
What?
Now, don't be so angry. According to Karen, it couldn't be helped. She said to fulfill her dream of an open-concept living room and spacious kitchen, she had to cut the daughter-in-law's room. She said, a daughter-in-law can sleep anywhere, right?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. No way am I sleeping in a hallway.
But you have to accept it. Karen paid for the entire house. It's like they say, those who don't pay don't get a say.
But I work for a major corporation. I can't possibly sleep in a hallway. What will my colleagues think?
I thought you said you'd do anything for a free house. Isn't that what you told me yesterday?
Yes, but I assumed there would be basic accommodations. This isn't the 1950s. This can't be happening. I'm not going to sleep in the hallway every day. Olivia, can't believe you were willing to live in a house like this.
I didn't want to live in a house like this either. I only found out I had no room after the house was completed.
Really?
So I was using the single bed in my husband's room while he was away. But your husband is here too, so there's no space. If there's no room for you, you'll have to sleep in the hallway.
I absolutely refuse, but my husband refuses to cancel the move no matter how much I object. He's too excited about how nice the house is and won't listen to me.
Men can be so oblivious sometimes, can't they?
He keeps saying the house is beautiful and we're saving so much money, but he's not the one sleeping in the hallway.
Oh my.
Karen is also happy about us living with her, and no matter how much I beg to cancel, the two of them gang up on me and convince me otherwise. If you had told me earlier what a terrible house this is, we wouldn't have moved in. What are you going to do about this?
Me? What could I possibly do?
I don't know, something, anything. Talk to Karen.
That's not my problem. You sent your belongings here before talking to me, and you're the ones who kicked me out without any discussion. I have nothing to be blamed for.
Well,
perhaps you could remodel? Add a wall somewhere?
Karen refuses. She says it would ruin the aesthetic of her dream home.
Good luck with living together and taking care of her.
Wait, you can't just leave. I need your help.
Sorry, Emily. As you said yesterday, I need to leave. Mom and the eldest son's family will live here now, remember?
But
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're so much more capable than me after all. Goodbye.
Hey, Olivia, I heard my brother's family is gonna live with Mom now?
Yes, they've already moved in. Thanks to them, I'm no longer living with Karen.
I never thought my brother's family would agree to live with her, but now I don't have to pay extra in the settlement, right?
What?
You know, a divorce agreement. When I come back from my work assignment, we'll divorce. In exchange for you living with my mother until then, I'll pay extra in the settlement. But now, thanks to my brother's family, you don't have to live with her anymore. So the settlement amount can be the standard rate, right?
That would be true, but you broke another promise, so the extra settlement money still applies.
What other promise are you talking about?
While you're working away, I was going to live with Karen and take care of her. In exchange, you promised, didn't you? I won't see the woman I had an affair with during my assignment. You remember that promise, don't you?
Of course I do. Even though we've decided to divorce, we're still married. I promised not to continue the affair while you're taking care of my mother. You made me promise that.
I'm glad you remember so well.
So I haven't seen her even once. I broke up with her when the affair was discovered. Why are you saying I broke my promise?
Because you actually broke it and met with her. Sorry, but I have evidence that you're lying. Both your claim that you broke up and that you haven't seen her once are lies.
What? That's absurd. How would you even know?
Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
You're bluffing. You can't possibly know who I've been seeing.
The way I found out about your affair was when I went to surprise you and caught you bringing a woman to your place. At that time, I synced your WhatsApp messages with my iPad, so I've seen all the messages between you and your mistress since then.
What?
Right after that, you started saying, "Please wait 1 year. I'll divorce my wife in 1 year for my mom's sake." And I was so glad I had synced the messages. Just by waiting a year, I could get extra money in the settlement. And if you did something stupid again, I could add even more.
Have you really seen all our conversations?
If you don't believe me, I can show you screenshots. I've saved all your conversations. You had a date at the local zoo, didn't you?
Oh no, you know everything.
And the weekend trip to the hot springs 2 weeks ago? Very romantic.
Please, Olivia, I can explain.
There's nothing to explain. You lied, you cheated, and now you'll pay for it.
It was just a few meetings. We're not even intimate anymore.
That's not what your messages suggest. Quite detailed plans for your next hotel stay.
This isn't fair.
Well then, I'm going to submit the divorce papers right away. I'll be claiming the settlement through my lawyer. Prepare yourself for a substantial claim.
Wait! Can't we discuss this? Maybe reach a compromise?
We had an agreement. You broke it. Now you pay the consequences.
Please, at least let me explain it to my mother myself.
Too late. I'm meeting her tomorrow.
What's with that daughter-in-law? Just because she doesn't have her own room, she stole mine! How dare the eldest son's wife be so impudent!
Oh, the mother-in-law, daughter-in-law battle has already started?
I didn't do anything. She's the one picking a fight. She started raging about not having her own room and said the old hag should be the one sleeping in the hallway near the toilet and took my room.
Wow, Emily is quite assertive.
I never thought she was this disrespectful. Her cooking is terrible too, and the meals aren't good. This is worse than living with you. Come back right now.
I can't do that even if you ask. I've divorced David, so I'm not a daughter-in-law anymore. Please don't ask a stranger to live with you.
What? Divorced? What are you talking about? I haven't heard about this.
We just got divorced yesterday, so I apologize for the late notice.
Yesterday?
It was quite quick, actually. David didn't contest anything.
This can't be happening. David would have told me.
Actually, we had decided to divorce a while ago. David was cheating during his work assignment.
What?
Oh, he didn't tell you? He's been having an affair for months. I caught him red-handed.
No, that's impossible. My David would never do such a thing.
But he did. I wanted to divorce him as soon as I found out about the affair, but David begged me to wait a year for the sake of you, Karen. He was worried about you having no one nearby to rely on, so I showed mercy and lived with you. I've been dreaming of the day I could divorce him and end this living arrangement. There's no way I'd come back now I'm free.
No way!
Yes way. Your perfect son has been seeing another woman all this time, taking her on dates, trips to hot springs, the works.
This must be a misunderstanding. David is a good boy.
I was planning to live with you for a year until David returned, but then the eldest son's family came back, taking over the house and the living arrangement, and thanks to them, the divorce has been finalized. Oh, it feels so great to cut ties with a cheating husband and a selfish mother-in-law.
This isn't great at all. I had no idea you were divorcing. And David cheating. I didn't raise him to be like that.
You can reflect on that later by yourself. Anyway, I'm not a daughter-in-law anymore, so don't count on me for living together or caregiving. Emily is your only daughter-in-law now, so I recommend getting along with her.
No, I have to get along with that insolent daughter-in-law.
Well, I'll be taking my leave now. I hope you have a pleasant living arrangement.
Wait, please, Olivia. I'm sorry about the room situation. We can fix it. Add a proper bedroom for you.
Too late, Karen. I'm nobody's doormat anymore. Enjoy your new life with Emily. I immediately hired a lawyer and received the settlement and division of assets I wanted. It was quite a substantial amount, so I can continue my part-time job and live comfortably by gradually using my savings. As for my ex-husband, his mistress dumped him, saying, "I can't be with a man who lost almost all his assets to his ex-wife." So now he's living a lonely life away from home. Meanwhile, Karen finally snapped and tore down all the walls in the house, saying, "Having individual rooms is the problem. Now there are no rooms. All rooms are common. They're now living together with absolutely no privacy."
I want cheeseburgers for dinner tonight. Make sure they're stuffed with cheese, okay?
By okay, do you mean you want me to make them now?
Obviously, I just finished work and I'm heading straight home. Make sure they're ready by the time I get there.
I'm sorry, Kate, but I've been in bed all day with morning sickness. Could you maybe grab something to eat on your way home?
What?
Just standing makes me feel like throwing up. I already told David to grab dinner on his way home too, so could you do the same?
Are you kidding me? I want to relax and eat at home. Stop using morning sickness as an excuse. Make my cheeseburgers right now.
But I can barely stand without getting dizzy. Could you please understand?
You're a stay-at-home wife, right? You get to live off my brother's hard work, and you're using morning sickness as an excuse to neglect your housework? That's ridiculous.
I'm not making excuses. I really am feeling terrible. Today, I've been throwing up all day, even though I haven't eaten anything.
Shut up! I don't care how you feel. My brother and I work from morning till night every day. We come home starving. It's unacceptable that you can't even prepare meals for us.
That's not fair.
Think about my brother's feelings. Coming home exhausted from work to find a hot meal waiting. That's what marriage is all about. If you want to keep being supported as a stay-at-home wife, you better step up. I absolutely won't tolerate you using morning sickness as an excuse to slack off.
I do care about David's feelings. That's why I already texted him about dinner.
You should be ashamed of yourself. What kind of wife can't even make a simple meal? My mother worked full-time and still cooked dinner every night.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm doing times. I'll make dinner when I get home. You can just head straight home without grabbing food.
What? You're feeling sick from morning sickness, right? Don't push yourself. Just rest. I can pick up some ready-made food from the grocery store for dinner.
Well, Kate asked me to make cheeseburgers, and it's not much extra work to make for 3 instead of 1, so it's fine.
What did you say? Are you serious? You shouldn't be cooking when you're feeling so ill.
Kate seemed really upset when I suggested she get something on her way home.
What exactly did my sister say to you? She knows you've been struggling with severe morning sickness.
She said I shouldn't slack off just because of morning sickness when I'm a stay-at-home wife. But she's right, isn't she? There are plenty of people who work and do housework even with severe morning sickness. Maybe I've been relying on you too much.
That's absolutely not true. Kate had no right to say those things to you.
She seemed really frustrated. Maybe I haven't been pulling my weight around here.
That's not true, Jessica. These things shouldn't be compared. When you're not feeling well, you should rest without pushing yourself. Besides, your body is working for 3 right now. Of course you'd want to rest.
But
I'll make the cheeseburgers. Don't they sell those ready-to-cook patties at the grocery store? Oh, and are you okay with having the same cheeseburgers as us? I can buy something else for you if you want.
is it really okay to ask you to cook dinner too? I feel bad that you have to work all day and then come home to cook.
Of course it is. Just relax and lie down. Having twins is already difficult enough, and the doctor said you need to take extra care compared to other pregnant women.
Thanks for understanding. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough.
You're growing 2 human beings inside you. That's more than enough work for anyone.
Thanks for everything, David. Could you buy me some instant porridge then? And some strawberries or other fruit would be nice.
Leave it to me, but my sister Kate is becoming a real problem.
She's still staying with us, right? For how much longer?
Yeah, apparently her business trip got extended until the end of the year. Initially, she said it was only for 3 months, so we agreed to let her stay with us, but now I'm regretting that decision.
We couldn't have helped it. I didn't expect my morning sickness to get this bad either.
The only silver lining is that Kate goes back to her hometown on weekends. I thought she was just relaxing at our parents' place, but apparently she's visiting her boyfriend there.
I see. At least she gets a break from me on weekends.
Don't say it like that. You're not a burden. Kate is the one who should be more understanding.
I guess so. It's just hard being so sick and feeling judged at the same time.
I'll support you as much as I can, so just hang in there until this weekend. I'll stop by the grocery store and head home now. You can wait in bed, okay?
Thanks, David. I'll take your advice and get some sleep.
Good. And don't worry about Kate. I'll handle her when I get home.
Please don't fight because of me.
I won't, but I will make sure she understands that her behavior today was completely unacceptable.
Jessica, what's with this room? It's disgustingly messy.
Kate, weren't you supposed to be at work?
I took the afternoon off and came home. My boyfriend can't meet this weekend because of work, so I'm staying here. I thought I'd have some beer in the afternoon.
Wow, sounds like a lovely day off. The weather's great too, and an afternoon beer sounds perfect.
Exactly! So I happily bought some beer on my way home, but I was shocked at how dirty the house is. The dishes from breakfast haven't been washed, and the laundry isn't folded. Where did you go out to play while leaving the house in this state?
I'm not playing. I'm at the baby's 1-month checkup. I'm at the hospital right now.
What? Then you should have cleaned up the house before going to the hospital. How could you leave in this state?
I really wanted to clean up, but I was up all night trying to get the twins to sleep. Next thing I knew, I'd fallen asleep on the sofa. When I woke up, it was time to go to the hospital.
That's not an acceptable excuse. You should have set an alarm to wake up earlier.
With twins, it's hard to plan sleep schedules. They were up every hour last night, so I just drifted off.
You've got to be kidding! You were sleeping soundly while my brother was at work? A stay-at-home mom who doesn't do housework and just sleeps all day. That's unacceptable!
That's not.
Don't try to defend yourself. I come home to relax and find this pigsty.
I understand you're upset, but managing newborn twins is really challenging.
I've always thought you lack motivation, Jessica. You probably think my kind brother will forgive you no matter how much you slack off.
That's not my intention at all. I'm trying my best to balance housework and childcare, but it's challenging when it's my first time raising children, especially twins.
First time? As if that matters. Millions of first-time mothers manage just fine.
Everyone's situation is different. Having twins means double the work.
First you used morning sickness as an excuse, and now you're using the twins? You're a failure as a mother.
What? That's a really hurtful thing to say.
Before giving birth, you used morning sickness as an excuse to skip housework. Now that you've finally given birth, you're using the twins as an excuse. A lazy stay-at-home mom always finding excuses.
I'm not slacking off because I want to. I really want to manage both, but my body is still recovering from childbirth, and it's difficult.
Recovery? It's been a whole month. How long are you going to milk that excuse?
The doctor said full recovery from a twin birth can take up to 6 months.
Excuses again. Fine, I'll have to teach you a lesson.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't have any plans this weekend, so be prepared.
What kind of lesson are you planning?
I'm going to monitor you thoroughly. I'm staying here this weekend instead of going back home. I'll be watching how you perform as a housewife all weekend. If you try to slack off, I'll lecture you immediately.
Excuse me? You want to monitor me like I'm a child?
Exactly, since you act like a child, refusing to do your duties properly.
That's crossing a line, Kate. I'm an adult and a mother.
You're just a lazy housewife with bad habits. I'll keep a close eye on you so you'll fix those lazy habits. Don't use giving birth to twins as an excuse to sit around. I'll be watching your every move this weekend.
I understand.
You better! This house needs to be spotless by tomorrow morning.
I'll see what I can do after I return from the hospital.
Watch this weekend. I won't miss even a second of your slacking. If you try to sit down even once, you'll get a lecture.
Then I'll do my best to avoid your lectures. This weekend, I'll show you what a perfect stay-at-home mom looks like.
We'll see about that. I doubt you can keep up for even a full day.
I guess we'll find out.
What the hell is this all about? What's going on, Jessica?
Huh? Did something happen? And why are you texting me when we're in the same house? If you have something to say, just talk to me directly.
I can't say what I want to say in front of my boyfriend. Anyway, explain. Why is my boyfriend Ethan at our house? The doorbell rang suddenly this morning, and when I answered, he said he came to surprise me. What's going on?
Oh, you don't seem happy about it. I thought you'd be thrilled with a surprise visit from your boyfriend. That's why we helped with the plan.
Helped? So you knew he was coming? Why didn't you warn me?
That would defeat the purpose of a surprise, wouldn't it?
I'm not prepared for this.
David planned the surprise. He and Ethan arranged it together.
My brother did? Why would he do this to me?
He thought you'd be happy. You're always talking about how much you miss Ethan during the week.
Well, David should have known better than to spring this on me without warning.
Well, you go back to your hometown every weekend, right? David thought you might be getting tired of the same dates in your hometown, so he invited Ethan to visit. He told him not to hesitate to come over.
What? This is a disaster. Ethan can't see me like this.
They thought it would be fun to make it a surprise. Your reaction when you opened the door was so cute. I'll cook a special dinner tonight, so why don't you and Ethan go out for a date somewhere?
Forget about that. I'll cook dinner today. You just sit in the living room and watch TV.
Huh? You've never cooked before. What's this about?
Just do as I say. This is an emergency.
I don't understand. Why would you want to cook suddenly?
I don't want to cook either, but it would look weird if you did all the housework. I told him I'm usually in charge of cooking, so I need to cook at least today or he'll get suspicious.
What? You lied to him about that?
Not just cooking. I told him I help with everything around here, that I'm practically running this household while you slack off.
Kate, why would you say something like that?
Shut up! Just go sit down quickly!
I can't do that. Didn't you just tell me yesterday not to use giving birth to twins as an excuse to sit around?
Huh? Are you serious right now?
You said you'd lecture me immediately if I slacked off even a little. I certainly don't want to be lectured in front of a stranger, so today I'll do the housework without sitting down even once.
No, please don't do that. My boyfriend will get suspicious. What if he finds out I've been lying?
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? But I'm just following your instructions from yesterday.
This is different. Please, Jessica, I'm begging you.
Why don't you just tell him the truth? I'll keep doing the housework as usual. Kate, you can lounge in the living room as you always do.
I can't tell him the truth now. He'll think I'm a complete fraud.
Well, aren't you? You've been lying to him about your contributions here.
That's not fair. I just wanted him to think highly of me.
By putting me down? That doesn't seem right.
I didn't mean for it to go this far. Please help me. Quietly in the living room.
But there's still so much housework to do, and I've been neglecting cleaning lately. With a guest here, I needed to do the bathroom mold removal, and since the weather's nice, I want to hang the sheets out to dry. While David is watching the children, I need to focus on the housework. You're watching me, after all.
I'll do all of that, so please, just sit down.
I can't trust you with all that anymore. I appreciate that you helped with the lunch dishes earlier, but I didn't expect you to break half of them. You don't have to force yourself to do unfamiliar tasks just because your boyfriend is here.
Those dishes were already cracked. It wasn't my fault they broke.
The set was brand new. David's mother gave it to us as a housewarming gift.
fine. I'm sorry about the dishes, but I have to do something, anything.
But I have to do the housework. You were very clear yesterday that I shouldn't slack off.
No, I have to. I told my boyfriend that I regularly help with housework, and now he's really suspicious. I need to make up for it somehow.
Maybe you should have thought about that before lying to him.
I didn't think he would ever come here. Please, Jessica, I'm desperate.
Even so, I don't want our home ruined because of your pride. I don't even have time to check my phone, so bye for now.
About to break up with me.
Huh? What happened? Did he say something when you saw him off at the station?
Yes, he told me that he wants to reconsider our marriage plans.
I'm sorry to hear that. What did he say exactly?
We were planning to get engaged after I finished my transfer and returned home, but thanks to you, we're facing a breakup crisis instead of an engagement.
Thanks to me? What did I do?
You know exactly what you did. You made me look like a complete liar.
I understand a breakup crisis is painful, but how is that my fault? I just worked hard on housework all weekend.
That's obviously the reason. You showed off your housework in front of us. That's why I'm about to get dumped.
I was just doing what you told me to do. You said I was lazy and needed to work harder.
I didn't mean you should make me look bad in front of my boyfriend.
Stop saying ridiculous things to Jessica. She wasn't showing off housework. You were making her do everything. Stop trying to turn this around.
Huh? Is that you, David? Your precious Jessica is the reason your cute sister is facing a breakup crisis. How can you say I'm the one at fault?
Because you are. You've been lying to Ethan about your contributions here, and now he's found out the truth.
She didn't have to be so obvious about doing everything. She could have let me pretend a little.
Yes, from any angle, you're clearly in the wrong. The reason your boyfriend Ethan is about to break up with you is that you've been constantly lying to him. I heard everything from him.
What? What did you hear?
Every single lie you've told him about how hard you work around here while Jessica does nothing.
I may have exaggerated a little.
All your vain lies. That you've been taking care of my pregnant wife. That she's been difficult to live with because she uses morning sickness as an excuse to just lie on the sofa and order you around. That you're stuck doing all the housework on weekdays and can only escape on the weekends. You've been saying all sorts of things.
Well, that's...
You heard that I invited Ethan for this surprise visit, right? But actually, the trigger was a call from your boyfriend who believed all your lies.
What? Ethan called you?
He called to protest directly to me, saying it wasn't right for us to make his girlfriend do all the work. So I told him we weren't doing that and invited him to come verify it himself with a surprise visit.
So that's what happened?
He's a caring boyfriend who thinks about you, and you told such a pointless lie to him, claiming you do all the cooking and childcare. You broke plates, messed up making baby formula, and couldn't even hold the babies properly. Even without us saying anything, he figured out all your lies.
The twins are hard to hold. They squirm so much.
Jessica manages just fine, and she has to hold both of them at once sometimes.
What should I do? If he really breaks up with me, my life is over. We finally got together after I had a crush on him since middle school.
I don't care about your situation. Anyway, I've packed all your things.
What? You're kicking me out? Where am I supposed to go?
We've reached our limit. If you continue to interfere with Jessica, you can't stay in our house anymore. Sorry for going back on our word, but you need to leave.
Wait, David, it's so sudden to tell me to leave. I don't know what to do.
You should have thought about that before treating my wife the way you did.
But I have nowhere else to go.
If you really want to stay in this house, promise never to criticize Jessica again. She's handling both childcare and housework alone while I'm busy with work. And she's even taking care of your laundry and cleaning. From now on, take care of your own things. Those are the conditions for continuing to live here.
But
if these conditions are impossible for you, rent a place somewhere else and leave this house today.
today? That's impossible. I can't find a place that quickly.
Not my problem. You've had months to treat Jessica with respect and you've failed consistently.
All right, I'll never say anything to Jessica again. I'll take care of myself. Please, just don't kick me out. Someone like me who can't even do proper housework can't possibly live alone.
So you admit you can't do housework? Interesting how that contradicts everything you told Ethan.
I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have lied to him. I was just embarrassed.
Don't forget what you just said. If you ever hurt Jessica with your words again, I'll kick you out.
I understand. I'll do whatever you say, but please help me too. Help me figure out how not to get dumped by my boyfriend.
Why should I help you after how you've treated my wife?
Because you're my brother. Family helps family.
Jessica is my family too, and you haven't been treating her like family.
I've got it! I can have Jessica teach me housework from now on. I was wrong to lie to my boyfriend out of pride, but I can make it all true from now on.
That attitude might be good, but don't add more burden to Jessica's already busy schedule. If you want to learn housework, go to a class somewhere.
What? But that's so embarrassing.
As you know, Jessica is a stay-at-home mom. She handles everything at home from morning till night while I work outside. That's her job, but she does it free of charge. I can't forgive that you were looking down on her work as slacking off. The least I can do is whatever I can to help shoulder the burden. And this is something I've got to tell you. She's already busy with taking care of twins. She doesn't have time to teach you housework too.
But cooking classes cost money, and I've spent all my savings on taking the train back home every weekend.
Don't make excuses about not having money. Walk home from now on. Use the money you saved to take cooking classes.
Walk home? That's impossible. It's over 20 miles.
Didn't you tell Jessica not to make excuses, or are you strict with others but lenient with yourself? Do you really think that's okay? You had no problem telling Jessica to work through her severe morning sickness. You had no problem criticizing her while she was recovering from childbirth. But now that you need to make some sacrifices, suddenly it's impossible?
I see your point. I've been unfair to Jessica.
After looking down on stay-at-home moms so much, don't think you can easily get help with everything.
Yes, I'm very sorry for everything I've done. From now on, I'll take care of myself, and I'll handle the situation with
become much quieter. She managed to keep Ethan from breaking up with her, so they're still together. However, he apparently told her, to be honest, I can't think about marriage at this stage. A woman who can't do basic housework and isn't independent, that means that I'll have to do everything for you. So she started attending cooking classes after work. She brings home burnt food every day, but consistency is what matters with these things. I hope she can learn some housework skills before returning to her hometown.
Congrats on getting engaged to my Michael. Please take good care of him from now on.
Huh?
Sorry. Just a habit of mine to call him mine. Since Mike and I have been together forever, it feels like family or a boyfriend. Basically like he's mine.
Are you Emma, his childhood friend?
Oh, you know about me?
I've heard about you from Mike several times.
Really? What exactly has he told you about me? All good things, I hope.
He's mentioned how you grew up together and your families are close.
Geez, I told Mike not to talk about me to his girlfriend. Sorry about that. He's just so clueless. You probably don't want to hear about another woman from your boyfriend's mouth, right?
I don't mind at all. Actually, I think having a childhood friend is wonderful.
Huh?
You've been friends since preschool, right? I heard your families often play together. My family moved around a lot when I was little, so I couldn't keep friends for long. I think it's nice to have lifelong friends.
But being close isn't always great, you know? It's caused me trouble with Mike's girlfriends all the time.
Oh, really?
We're so close that many girls misunderstand, and I'm always the reason he breaks up with them. Not that I do anything wrong. They just get so jealous and can't handle our special bond.
Wow, that must be tough.
It really is. One girl even called me at 3 a.m. screaming that I should stay away from him. Can you believe that? So dramatic.
That sounds excessive. I'm not the jealous type.
That's what they all say at first, but trust me, it never lasts. That's why I'm happy Mike finally got engaged, though I'm a bit sad too. He used to be my Michael, but now he belongs to another woman. Frustrating, isn't it?
What?
Just kidding. Anyway, please stay on good terms with my Michael. I'll make sure to tell him tonight to make you happy.
Wait, are you meeting him tonight?
Yeah, I'm planning to celebrate your engagement. Don't tell me he didn't tell you about our plans. Jeez, Mike really doesn't understand women's feelings. When things are hidden like this, it makes you anxious, right?
Well, now that I know about it, it's fine. Please enjoy your time with Mike.
Oh, you're being so understanding. That's refreshing. Most of his exes would throw a fit about us meeting alone.
I trust Mike. If your childhood friend's celebrating our engagement, I have no reason to worry.
How mature of you. I hope it stays that way. I'll be sure to give him back to you.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Just saying I won't keep him out too late. Promise. Sorry about this. I'll be borrowing him tonight then.
Have fun. Tell him I said hi.
Will do. Though we might be too busy catching up to remember, we always lose track of time when we're together.
Hey, Mike, about tonight.
Oh, sorry, Lily. There's actually a problem at work that just came up. It's sudden, but I might not be able to come to your place tonight.
What?
I know we had plans. I was really looking forward to it, too. We were planning to celebrate our engagement together. You were gonna cook a delicious meal and wait for me, but I can't make it.
Mike, is it really work?
Huh? What's with that question? Do you think I'm lying about work to go play somewhere?
That's not what I meant, but I just got a bit anxious.
I would never break our promise to cheat on you. We just got engaged, right? It might be hard to believe because it's so sudden, but it really is work. If you're worried, I can have my senior at work explain it to you.
No, that's okay. Sorry for doubting you.
Well, then I'll get back to work now.
Okay, work hard.
I really am sorry about tonight. I'll make it up to you this weekend.
Don't worry about it. These things happen.
Oh, right. I hate to ask, but could you reply to the wedding venue emails? They've been sending various messages, but I've been too busy with work to respond.
Leave it to me. I'll reply tonight. You seem busy with work lately, so I'll handle the other wedding preparations too.
That helps a lot. I'll send you the emails later then. Really sorry about today.
It's fine. Focus on your work. I'll take care of everything else.
You're the best. That's why I love you so much.
I love you too.
Gotta go. My boss is calling. Talk later.
Take care.
Wow, I didn't know someone in a wedding dress could look so ugly.
Excuse me?
Sorry for the sudden comment. I actually snuck into the bride's room and saw you from behind.
I thought I felt the door open for a moment, so it was you, Emma.
It was going to be our first time meeting in person, right? I wanted to say hello before the wedding, but you're so unexpectedly ugly that I'm trying hard not to laugh and couldn't even greet you properly. I had to leave the room before I burst out laughing.
Do I really look that bad in my dress? I worked hard to get in shape for today and chose a dress I really like.
You spent how much on that dress, and you still look like that? What a waste of money!
I think the dress is beautiful. My mother loved it too.
Huh? You actually have confidence despite looking like that? Sorry, but you're just plain ugly.
Don't
get me wrong, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just being honest. As Mike's oldest friend, I feel responsible for making sure he's making the right choice.
And my appearance determines if I'm the right choice?
I'm way cuter than you even in a wedding dress.
You think so?
I know so. I've tried on wedding dresses before, just for fun, you know. Mike even went with me once and said I looked stunning.
He went wedding dress shopping with you?
Sure, just as friends, of course. He's always been my fashion consultant. We're so close, it's not even weird.
I see.
I just feel so sorry for Mike now. He said he likes women that are domestic, but he should at least care about basic looks.
So you're saying I don't even meet the minimum standard for looks?
Look, I'm just concerned. Mike could do so much better. He's always had gorgeous girlfriends before you. I don't know what happened with his standards.
Maybe he values things beyond appearance.
Honestly, you're so ugly, it's making me angry. I should definitely be the bride instead of you.
What?
Oh, wait, is Mike suffering from some eye disease? Is that why? There's no way he'd marry someone ugly when he has such a beautiful childhood friend, unless his eyes are rotten and he can't see how ugly you are.
Hey, you're being really rude. Sneaking looks at me from behind and then throwing around words like ugly.
Oh, don't act all hurt now. I'm just saying what everyone is thinking. I overheard some of your own relatives whispering about how they expected Mike to end up with someone prettier.
I don't believe you.
I'm just worried about my important childhood friend. I'm not saying this to harass you. Stop acting like a tragic heroine when you're just ugly with delusions.
Excuse me?
I've known Mike for over 20 years. I know what makes him happy, what makes him sad, what food he likes, what shows he watches, even what side of the bed he prefers. What do you know about him after just 2 years?
I know that he asked me to marry him, not you.
Mike is seriously unbelievable. He should have just married me instead of choosing a woman like you. He used to say he'd marry me when we were little. It's not too late for me to take over, right?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want to help my childhood friend. We've been together since we were little. Our families are close, and I'm sure Mike's parents are expecting to see me as the bride.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh? You've only known Mike for a few years, and you're getting cocky. We have decades of history together.
When you talk about time spent together, I really have no comeback.
Exactly! The number of memories I have with Mike is completely different from yours. I'm much more suited to be Mike's wife. I'm definitely prettier than you. You fail as a bride. Give me back the bride's position.
All right, I hope you'll be happy together.
Huh? Really? Wait, are you serious? You're giving up just like that?
Yes, please, go ahead. From my perspective, you two seem like a good match anyway.
Wow, you actually thought that? I mean, of course we're a good match. We've always been perfect for each other. Everyone says so.
Well then, I'll go inform the venue and all the guests about the bride change immediately. I'll also report all the details about how this came to be, including your affair with Mike.
What? What are you talking about? What affair?
I'll be going now. I'll take off the dress as soon as I finish informing everyone, so please wait.
Wait a minute. How much do you know about our affair?
You'll find out soon. Now excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
No, wait. You can't just walk out. What exactly do you know?
I know enough. More than enough, actually.
You're bluffing. You don't have any proof.
We'll see about that. I suggest you prepare yourself. This wedding is about to get much more interesting.
This is ridiculous! Where did you get all that evidence of our affair? You have photos of us together, videos of our dates, and even footage from inside his house. Everything's been exposed.
Well, I am his fiancé after all. I have a spare key to his place, so I can enter his room anytime I want. That means I can freely search for evidence of cheating.
No way!
I actually wanted to set up hidden cameras, but I heard that might get me in legal trouble, so I hid in the closet instead. Thanks to that, I successfully recorded your home date.
What? You were in that house at that time?
I saw everything in real time. It was hard fighting the nausea.
Ew, having someone in the closet is pure horror! You're crazy! That's stalking! I could report you!
Go ahead, and I'll show everyone the evidence of your affair with an engaged man. Your family, your friends, your coworkers, and especially your fiancé. I'm sure they'd all be very interested.
You wouldn't dare!
You two are the real horror show, laughing and saying there's absolutely nothing between you, insisting he would never cheat right after getting engaged, and then blatantly lying. You're truly terrifying.
Well, it's complicated. Mike and I have a special connection. You wouldn't understand.
But I never thought someone like you would save me. Thank you for giving me the courage to leave him.
Huh? What are you talking about? Save you? I've been trying to get rid of you.
I've always suspected you two. I wanted to find definite proof of cheating so I could break up, but when the time came, I couldn't muster the courage to call off the engagement. I didn't know what to tell my parents and friends who were looking forward to the wedding, so thank you for pushing me to do it.
That's not what I didn't mean to push you. I just wanted Mike for myself. I didn't want to help you break up with him.
I know, right? You just wanted to take back your childhood friend from some random woman you didn't like. Please take him back. Enjoy the wedding together.
There's no way we can enjoy it in this situation. Because of you, everyone is after me now. I rushed out of the venue after your revelation, and my phone is blowing up with calls and messages.
I see. That must be difficult for you, having everything exposed like that.
This is all your fault. You didn't have to tell everyone everything.
If you need to hide, I recommend the closet. Just remember to turn off your phone before hiding. Now, I'll be going.
Don't you dare walk away from this! You've ruined my life!
No, Emma, you ruined your own life when you decided to have an affair with your childhood friend while being engaged to someone else. I just exposed the truth.
You're going to regret this. I'll make sure of it.
Goodbye, Emma. I hope you and Mike will be very happy together.
Lily! Please, wait! We need to talk!
There's nothing to discuss, Mike.
It's not like that, Lily. You're the only one I love. Please, come back to the wedding.
What? You were cheating on me with your childhood friend even though you have someone you love? I really don't understand your emotions or reasoning.
I can explain everything, Emma and I. It's not what you think.
So you weren't sleeping together behind my back all those nights you were working late or with friends?
I'm really sorry about the cheating. Even though I had you, I stupidly got caught up in the moment.
The moment? Wait a minute.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm trying to apologize here.
I could understand caught in the moment if it was a one-time mistake, but you two cheated dozens of times, right? It's unreasonable to dismiss all that as getting caught up in the moment.
Well, it's complicated. Emma and I have history. It's hard to explain.
That day's cheating was in the moment. The previous cheating was in the moment. It's a whole festival of being caught in the moment. I wish you'd just disappear.
Lily, please. I know I messed up badly, but I love you. I really do. Emma means nothing to me.
I thoroughly investigated your cheating. I know you were cheating even before you got engaged to me. That nice restaurant where you proposed to me, Emma recommended it, right?
I can't believe you know even that! How did you find out about all this? Have you been spying on me?
You two went there first on a scouting trip, didn't you? And of course, you stayed at her place afterward.
Well, I wanted the proposal to be perfect for you. I just needed a woman's opinion on the place.
You also chose the engagement ring with Emma, didn't you? I was so happy thinking you had chosen it yourself. Oh, by the way, I've already removed the ring.
What? Lily, no! That ring was meant for you! Only you!
I wonder if I should return it when we break off the engagement, or keep it as compensation.
Wait, I don't want to break up with you, Lily. I'm really sorry for betraying you. I'll do anything, even get on my knees. Please give me another chance. I promise I'll never see Emma again.
No matter what you do, it's impossible. Be prepared for me to sue for compensation.
Compensation? You can't be serious. We can work this out between us.
Of course, we're breaking up on our wedding day, and the reason is you're cheating. You'll take full responsibility for this.
No way! You're kidding! Lily, please, think about all we've been through together. The good times, our plans for the future. You can't throw it all away!
Just make up your mind and marry Emma. Go ahead with the wedding today. Since there's no refund for cancellation on the day, the money would be wasted otherwise. But if you just marry Emma, it won't be a waste.
Don't say it so casually! How are we supposed to have a wedding in this situation? Everyone knows what happened now! My parents are furious! Your family won't even look at me!
Oh, right. Emma ran away by herself, didn't she? You need to catch her first. Then she needs to break off her engagement too, so you probably won't make it for the wedding today.
Wait! What do you mean she needs to break off her engagement? Emma is engaged? To who?
What? Don't you know? Your childhood friend of many years is engaged to another man.
Huh, really? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. She would have told me something that important.
Really? Then let me tell you. Her fiancé is a senior from her college days. He works for a big company and is quite successful.
What?
Oh, that's right. You two went to different colleges, right? But you were together through high school.
But we both lived at home during college and still hung out and drank together. I never heard anything about her having a boyfriend.
Well, why don't you ask her about it? Ask her to choose between you and her fiancé. You're the important childhood friend. You might just have a chance.
I will. This changes everything if she's been lying to me too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding dress to return and a lawyer to call.
Lily, please, one last chance!
Goodbye, Mike. I hope you find happiness with whoever you choose to be with. Just know it won't be me. This is outrageous! What have you done? Because of you, my engagement was broken off too! Don't drag me into this! Your engagement with your college senior is off, so you chose Mike. Congratulations. What? Of course I wouldn't choose him just because he's a childhood friend. I always wanted to marry my senior. What are you going to do about this? My fiancé was my ticket to a perfect life. Mike was just... Huh? Why isn't this a happy atmosphere? Are you mocking me after everything you've done? I'm genuinely confused. I thought you wanted Mike. You literally asked me to give up my position as his bride. I was so close to marrying my senior. He's handsome, everyone's crush from college, works for a big corporation, and his family runs a real estate business. If I had married him, I would have been set for life, but you ruined everything.
Do you have any idea what you've done? What kind of future you've stolen from me?
What exactly did I do? I just told Mike that you have a fiancé.
That's exactly what was unnecessary. Mike has just been a convenient guy for me since we were little. Having a playful relationship with him was enough. I never had the slightest intention of marrying him. Mike was just a toy to me, someone to have fun with, to boost my ego, to make me feel wanted when my fiancé was too busy with work.
After all that talk about giving up the bride position.
I wasn't serious about that. I was just teasing you. Because of you, my life is ruined. I will never forgive you for this. You had no right at all to expose my private life like that.
Likewise, my life is ruined because of you two. Of course, I have no intention of forgiving you either. Please take responsibility and pay compensation, just like Mike.
What? You're going to take money from me too? After ruining my life? Haven't you done enough damage already? You've taken everything from me.
If you don't like it, why don't you sue me for compensation? I'm ready to fight to determine whether I should pay or not.
There's no way I could win that, because I'm clearly in the wrong for going after Mike while having a fiancé. The entire legal system would side with you. Everyone already thinks I'm the villain here.
So you understand. In that case, it seems you'll pay properly.
That's impossible! I actually quit my job so I could marry him anytime. I'm unemployed and don't have money for compensation. Plus, I've been kicked out of my parents' house because of this. I have nowhere to go. No money, no home, no fiancé. What more do you want from me?
I see. That's unfortunate, but your circumstances are not my concern.
What? How can you be so cold? You've completely destroyed my life!
You'll hear the details from my lawyer. I don't care what happens to someone who destroyed my life. Now, I'll be going.
Wait, Lily, you can't do this to me!
I already have. Goodbye, Emma. Immediately after, I hired a lawyer and demanded compensation from both of them. I deliberately sent the notices to their family homes, so thankfully their families made sure they paid. Michael spent all his savings paying compensation to me and covering the full cost of the canceled wedding. Emma also had to pay compensation to her senior fiancé and ended up in debt. Both of them found it difficult to stay in their hometown and are now starting over in places where they have no friends or acquaintances.